And Fred done put the word out to him. You say my name again, and he'll kill him.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It is Saturday morning, and guys, I am very serious about finding my lost keys. For the last 2 days now, I have been hunting the wilds of my village to find my keys. I'm very serious about it. If you're a member of the channel, go and watch my video about metal detecting my lost keys. Anyway, I've got a couple of cases to talk about this morning, and you've got to laugh. In true crime, we cover so many horrible cases that sometimes you've just got to bring out that gallows humour, even if it's just inwardly. And the first case I'm going to bring you today is Brian Kohberger. And there's been an objection to the prosecution compelling Brian Kohberger to state his alibi. And this objection just shows me that the defence for Kohberger, they're on the ropes now. They're trying everything, and I mean everything, but they are on the ropes. It's obvious Brian Kohberger does not have an alibi for where he was, the location, whether there was anybody with him who can verify where he was. He has none of that. And the counsel for Mr. Kohberger is aware that case law broadens the definition of alibi with the statutory requirements of a specific location to more broadly include disclosure of information that tends to state the person claiming alibi was at a place other than the location of the offence. Mr. Kohberger has complied to the extent possible at this time. And what is his alibi? Well, he was out driving. Mr. Kohberger has long had an habit of going out for drives alone. So, nobody with him because he has no friends. Often he would go for drives at night. He did so late on November 12th and into November 13th. Mr. Kohberger is not claiming to be at a specific location at a specific time. Well, the prosecution can help you out there, Mr. Kohberger, because guess what? Cops have highlighted exactly where you were at specific times via your cell phone and via surveillance video. You have played right into the prosecution's hands here. You have admitted that you were out and about. And that white Elantra caught on numerous surveillance cameras, that was you, wasn't it, Mr. Kohberger? He doesn't want to say precisely where he was between late night November 12th and early morning November 13th. He was out driving during the late night and early hours. Well, to me, guys, that is not an alibi. So they go on to say corroboration of Brian Kohberger not being at 1122 King Road may be brought out through cross-examination of the state's witnesses. Not good enough. Not good enough. If you want the prosecution to take this alibi seriously, then you've got to provide exactly where you were at the time of the murders, and you've got to be prepared to prove it. Saying you're going to cross-examine the state's witnesses, sorry, no cigar. I'll tell you exactly where you were, Mr. Kohberger, at the time of the murders. You were there at 1122 King Road doing the murders. Prove me wrong, Mr. Kohberger. Prove me wrong. Secondly, this is hilarious. I mean, you've just got to laugh. This is hilarious. So, Ziggy had a guest on her panel, and the guest was Fred Hill's girlfriend, who is out of jail now. Her name is Lora, and she gave some bombshell information about Candus and Cotton Simpson. Take a listen.
And I heard him tell Fred that he was fooling around with what's-her-face.
With Candus?
That little girl's mommy, yeah.
Candus or Marlena? Marlena Crawford or Candus?
Candus.
Oh my God. He said he was messing around with her.
Mm-hmm.
Who wasn't? Who wasn't? Candus. Man, she likes
sick,
it.
man.
Huh?
She's sick.
Cotton Simpson, if you've been following the Summer Wells case recently, you will know that Fred Hill, neighbour of the Wells, lives at, well, a couple of properties, 165/167 and 209. Anyway, he said that before he died on February 14th of this year, Lora says it's only a few days before, Cotton Simpson was there at the Hill property, and he told Fred that he was responsible for the disappearance of Summer Wells, and her body is in a cave somewhere at Laurel Run Park. Interestingly, Cotton Simpson lives right behind Laurel Run Park. His backyard backs onto that park, and there's caves, there's hidden places there. It's a credible piece of information. However, blaming the dead man for the disappearance of Summer Wells and blaming the dead man for having an affair with Candice Wells. Well, Candice Wells, she's not on the ropes. She's come out swinging. And she told Daisy from Crime Crazy Critters on the Farm that she has absolutely no knowledge of Cotton Simpson. She did not know him. She did not even know his name until very recently.
This person has no right to go on another person's panel and say that I had anything to do with this guy that I have never met, didn't even know his name until just recently, didn't know where he even come from.
Exactly.
Now look, if this is Fred Hill stating nonsense, if this is Fred Hill's girlfriend Lora stating nonsense, then it's understandable that Candice is angry at this claim. She's admitted now that she saw Chad Arnold, who is Fred's friend, and another unidentified man at Fred's property on the late afternoon, 15th of June 2021, when she was out looking for Summer. Is that unidentified man Cotton Simpson? Look, guys, I'm not believing, honestly, that Candice had an affair with Cotton Simpson. I mean, anything's possible, but I need more evidence of this. Candice lies, but Fred's lied. I don't know about Lora. You know, she's doubled down saying that she knows that Candice was pregnant after Summer and she went and had a baby while Don was at work and then gave that baby away. We can't prove that. We can't prove it didn't happen other than Candice stating that she's had her tubes tied. She's been sterilised. Blaming the dead man, I mean, look, if there's nothing in this, it's not cool. Lora said that when she was in jail, cops visited her and asked her about Cotton Simpson, but she doesn't know anything. She doesn't know anything. She believes that what Fred is saying is the truth, but he wanted to keep her away. He wanted to shield her from all of this really serious information, these really serious accusations. So, I don't know, guys. I'm still side-eyeing Fred. And I'm also side-eyeing Cotton Simpson. Look, relatives of Cotton have come out and said Cotton would not do anything like this to a child. Lora, however, has said that Cotton is creepy. He gives her the EBGBs. So it's one word against another. And the man who we really need to question here, sadly, is deceased. He fell off a cliff on the 14th of February 2023. So Fred's been holding on to this information for a long time, but now Fred is spilling the beans. What else has he said to cops? We don't know, because no one's allowed to speak to him apart from his family. One of his sisters was in Ziggy's chat. She was out there claiming that Lora was a liar. Fred's sister really doesn't like her. So your guess is as good as mine about what's going on here. Anyway, before we wrap this video up, I just want to give some information about something very serious going down at an address in Kingsport yesterday. This is Dale Street in Kingsport. And people are stating that this is in relation to the missing woman, 20-year-old Layla Santanello. We don't know whether this is true. Reporters didn't get any information about what this was relating to, so we don't know. There's no news this morning. Officers were there. TBI was there from 5 a.m. and continued to be there with crime scene tape up and forensic people there. Is this relating to Layla Santanello? People are saying that this is her boyfriend's house. I can't confirm that, so we just have to watch very closely for any developments in that case. But this is Layla Santanello. She's 21 today, guys. Her family have organised a vigil at a park in Kingsport for her later today. 21 years old. And she has been missing since the 26th of June. Last seen 26th of June. Reported missing 27th, but it's only in the last couple of days that the TBI have issued an endangered young persons alert. So keep your eyes peeled if you're in the Kingsport area, Hawkins County, Sullivan County, Washington County, and the surrounding counties. Is Layla still out there somewhere? I hope so. All right, guys, that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.